All right, we're recording. We're with Gapers Block TV. I'm Brian. This is my driver, Bob.
Hello.
How's it going today,
Welcome.
Bob?
It's going great. How you guys doing?
We're good. We're coming up on the first obstacle. It's a bunch of logs.
First, this is our ground clearance. We have 10.5 inches of ground clearance in this Rubicon. We're in a Wrangler Rubicon here.
Okay. All right.
You ready for this?
Let's set up the test. We've got a cup of tea, hot, delicious tea with a nice little lemon wedge in there. We're gonna see about not spilling as much, and definitely not scalding Bob or myself.
All right.
So let's just see what we can do.
Just so you know, we set this up to be as bumpy as possible. So.
Yep. And the tea's already spilled a little.
The whole purpose of that is to bounce those kids all around the vehicle. So.
I know that Steve will be very upset, but I do appreciate Steve. He's the nice guy that assigned Bob to me. Now we're going up. This is for traction, it looks like.
Yeah, this is our 18-foot tall mechanical hill. We're going to be going up to a 38 to 40 degree angle, 18 feet high. That's where our wheels will be. You'll be sitting at 20 feet.
Okay.
Here we go. I'm going to stop on the way up.
All right.
Show off my traction.
And this is really steep, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but that's what the angle is like right there. We are real steep right now.
Go.
It's an associate of Bob's.
Say hi to Gary. Yep.
Hey, Gary.
How you doing?
We're good.
Your
Hands up on, oh, you can't. You're taking a video.
Your camera's sitting about 24 feet above the show right now. You have the best view in the house.
This is everything, guys. This is the auto show. There you go. And now we're on our descent.
On our descent, we have that same 38 to 40 degree descent.
That is steep.
No problem for us here in the Rubicon.
No way. The Rubicon is solid. Now, do you have your foot on the brake when you're going down, or?
I did this time, yes. I wanted you to be able to get a nice smooth video. And
you normally just let it free?
Exactly. We have a 73 to 1 crawl ratio. And
now we're on a bunch of stumps.
We're on a bunch of logs. I don't think you're going to have any problem with the T in this one.
No, this is way smoother than the other logs.
A lot smoother than it looks, that's for sure.
Like a whole pack of beavers knocked those other trees down back there.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
So,
all right,
Bob. This is your gig. This is your full time.
This is what I do. We travel around the country. These shows were set up for us, and then we just drive people, inform them about the Jeep, try to get some seat time in the Rubicons and the Liberties.
Okay. Now this is the suspension.
This is our suspension. We have a 5-point coil link suspension, meaning, and we're just showing off how smooth it is. Now, right now, we do have our sway bar disconnected, which allows us to roll side to side a little bit more than we would if our sway bar were connected. The purpose of having that sway bar disconnected is it increases our axle articulation, which is beneficial when you're off-road rock climbing.
What does articulation mean?
Articulation is basically a measurement of our wheel travel.
Okay.
Now, when your sway bar is disconnected, it increases your wheel travel, or the ability for your wheels to reach up on top of a rock or something like that, by 25%.
Oh. With
our sway bar connected, we already have the best articulation.
These look like metallic rocks.
Exactly. This is called an off-camber ram. Wow. If my sway bar were connected, at this point I would have a tire out.
Yeah.
With our sway bar disconnected, we're able to mold to the ground and keep in contact with the terrain at all times.
Okay. Now this is stability. Are we going to roll up on this big ramp?
Absolutely. This is a 30-degree side hill.
Oh boy, here we go.
On the way up here, with my articulation, I'm going to take one of those tires and put it up there about 24 inches, and the other 3 tires are still sitting flat on the ground.
All 3 tires are flat. Okay.
And if our sway bar were connected, we'd be sitting sideways already, like we're going to in a second.
So now our 2 tires going to be on the side?
Now we have 2 tires, down on the concrete, and the other 2 are up there.
This is the angle we're at. What kind of angle are we at?
We should be at 30 degrees.
30 degrees. So that's slightly less steep than what we were at on the big hill.
Exactly. Along with the other features that we have on this Rubicon, the 32-inch mud terrain tires, we also have standard rock rails, skid plates, all types of things to keep the rocks from causing us any damage while we're off-roading.
Gotcha.
And there you have it. There's a little demonstration of what the Rubicon can do.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. The T made it out largely intact.
Most of it, I might have gotten a little crazy with the throttle there.
My sock didn't make it, but that's okay. I can get new socks. Thank you very much for your time, Bob.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Thanks for coming out.
That's Brian. That's it for this part of Gapers Block TV.